Greeting someone, I'm a delivery Moogle. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Moogle just was tied in trees and avoid contact with others. Why ever would they agree to carry about letters? Why, indeed. If I had my way, it'd be curled up under the canopy of a nice oak, dreaming about some beautiful Mooglet with a rainbow-colored pom-pom Kupo. But no, the moon had to go and drop from the sky, causing all that terrible commotion. Aetherites were shattered and link pearls rendered useless. For moons, the poor wingless people of Orzia had no way of communicating with each other beyond screaming at the top of their lungs, which no one really approved of, Kupo. That is until the little horned ones asked us to assist them by delivering messages. At first, we were wary of showing ourselves, worried that one of you might catch us and skin us like you do every other forest furry. But once we saw how much we were appreciated, we knew we'd found our new calling. As I personally promised to try and not relate all along the way, Kupo. Oh, look what we have here. 12 new letters have just arrived for you, Kupo. Could I get... Take all. Take all. Take all. Take all. Items, deliveries later. Oh my god. Sounds good, Piscano. Thanks for hanging out. So much stuff. Alright, let's go back to the Lancers. Oh, hell no. You think I made a money game? Chill out. Welcome back, Obro, and well done. I trust you now understand that in times of duress need, no amount of strength or skill with the spear will avail the Lancer who lacks composure. You are now ready to learn the second aspect of a Lancer's courage, resolve. When faced with a terrible foe, a Lancer may succumb to fear and self-doubt. Should this happen, he will become defensive, and in seeking to cover his weakness, surrender his greatest strength, namely his capacity to attack. A Lancer who fears to attack is not but a man holding a pole. His spear may as well be a broomstick, for all it is good to do him. It is not and will never be a shield. That you may learn the truth of my words firsthand, I bid you to go to the Central Shroud, to an area adjoining the abandoned dungeon known as Spirithold. Says the calamity that neck of the 12's wood has become veritable menagerie of fearsome fauna. There we will find 3 collapsed pillars which have become a haunt for fell creatures. You're here to put them down. What matter of fiends do you expect to encounter? To reveal that would be to defeat the purpose of the lesson, my young lancer. I will say only this: if you face these foes with lancers resolved, you will surely emerge the victor. Once you've completed the trial, pray report to Jillian in the entrance hall. She's grasped the 2 aspects of courage, albeit with some trouble, though I doubt you will ever encounter similar difficulties. Her struggle has furnished her with certain insights which I think you will benefit from hearing. A lancer learns best when he is doing, but the wisdom of the seniors is not entirely without worth. Go now over and do as I bid you. I'm a man who needs some money. Stands, we have almost all level 1 gear except for our boosts. Damn it, did I go to the wrong one again? I feel like they really reduced down the number of skills in the game. Where do I go to complete these? I need that money, dude. That's a big toad. No fear. These are just world events. I rarely see people doing them. Maybe like just in the early levels, that's why. Oh, it's just an XP reward. That was money. Oh, I'm just a big goofball. I'm just a big old goofball. Nice little break from talking so much. Game's got me fighting for my life. Can't wait to go to the Golden Saucer. That's gonna be so much fun. I ain't nothing but a hound dog. But you know what I forgot to do? Hold on. I have been expecting you, Obro. By your return, I trust that you would now understand the importance of resolve. Like one's flesh, courage can be made strong. It is a matter of training each of its aspects. Now, the endeavor may prove difficult in the beginning. Gods know how much I struggled. You may suffer untold humiliation, more frustration than you can bear, but you must persevere. Whenever you engage an opponent, whether in training or in earnest, make a conscious effort to fight with composure and resolve. Over time, doing so will become second nature, and you will acquire such courage as you never thought could be yours. Mind you, not all battles entail a physical clash of might. It could simply be a disagreement born of a conflict in ideology. The point is, it matters not what battlefield you stand upon, so long as you take care to be composed and resolute, your courage will grow. Did you make any sense, even though fear cannot hold a candle to kill Master Gawain? But if there's a thought I can do to assist you in your training, what was that? Something is afoot in the training area. That's actually good knowledge. You call yourselves Lancers pathetic. You are an ex-guild master. Arm yourself and face me. Please, and we all know that you are no true Lancer. Say what you will. I'm above provocation. Craven to the last man. Ah, but what have we here? Wait, she is but a novice. That makes no odds to me. You yourself admitted her to your ranks, did you not? Very well, I shall withdraw for now. Yet know that only the fearless are fit to wear the mantle of Lancer. I look forward to measuring your worth in the days to come. I fear nothing! There is not more to see. Return to your drills. Oh, bro, you may no attempt to evade his thrust. Did your opponent so unnerve you as to deprive you of your senses? Well, it is of little consequence now. You pay no farther need. You two are uninvited guests, lest you wonder it is not uncommon for challengers to come pounding on our door, seeking to test their mettle. For now, dedicate yourself to tempting the two aspects of courage. The composure to bring the sum of your strength and skill to bear against your foes, and the resolve to attack when fear would stay your hand, if befits a Lancer. When next we meet, I shall have another trial for you, when they'll put your courage to the test. Until then, continue to apply yourself to your training. Farewell, Obro. Yes, sir. You learned a roll action. Roll out to the because there's I knew all the classes. Cool. And that is 2 upgrades. Let's go, baby. You must first assemble or equip your head, body, hands, legs, and feet with gear of item level 5 or above and present yourself to the chief instructor. Well, let's see if we've got enough gil to hit ourselves a little bit. I think we're only missing a few things. Battlecraft supplies. I think this is where we need to go. Level 1 to 9. So we need... Oh, nice. Good to go. All right, let's kick it, boys and girls. I think we have to go to... I think we have to go this one. I'm really excited to be playing this game again. This game is awesome. I know we're going until at least 7. We might go until 8, maybe. I don't know. I've got some stuff to do for the business afterwards, so it just depends how much time I think I'm gonna need to get all that stuff done. But we'll see. We'll see. We still got at least a few hours to go. Ready for inspection, are we? Right then. Eyes forward, back straight. Yes, I think you're past muster. You would be surprised at how many young promising soldiers get themselves killed by rushing off into the woods without first donning a decent set of armor. Your equipment, however, should provide the required degree of protection. Consider yourself ready for duty, Obero. Just take the money. Obero, by your tireless efforts, you have proven yourself a friend to Gridani. I believe you can be trusted with sensitive intelligence. I will assign you a mission of considerable import, yet the need for secrecy prevents me from disclosing its details until you've pledged your participation. I'm authorized to tell you only the considered suspicious activity of the Tollswood. Say they will lend us your aid, and I shall proceed with the briefing. Except... Good. Time is of the essence, so listen well. You'll now have heard that a suspicious individual has been seen prowling the Tollswood. And you may also be aware that XIV activity has risen sharply in the region of late. When you may not know, this is the increased what you may not know is that this increase coincided almost exactly with the first recording sighting of the aforementioned individual. Suspecting a connection, we tightened our surveillance in hopes of tracking down the unknown visitor. Alas, our quarry is provided to be exceedingly elusive, almost if it knows our movements ahead of time. But where whole units have failed, a lone venture may yet succeed. Acting independently and covertly, you may be able to close in on our quarry and notice. Fear and anxiety are beginning to take their toll upon the citizenry. Oro, for their sake, I ask that you aid us in the investigation. Yes, sir. You have my gratitude. With your help, I am hopeful you will shed light upon this mystery. Begin your search at Lifeman's Stump. It is there that the majority of the sightings took place. Be forewarned, my people cannot offer you support, lest our quarry catch scent of our presence and evade us yet again. Proceed with caution. Let's get to it. We're in a covert mission, boys and girls. You know what? I'm taking him on. He's pretty high level, but we got this, boys and girls. Not even close, baby. I remember this game being really tough early levels, if I'm not mistaken. I also played this game before Heavensward came out. You are about to enter an instance battle. Instance battles only occur during certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the active help window before answering the call of duty. Proceed. I ain't scared of nothing.
Look, someone's already here. Oh dear, is that a sword in the stump? Bad idea. Really bad idea. It takes a lot less than that to incite the green wrath, you know. Why, the first time we came to the 12's Wood, we almost ended up as a stranger dinner, just for crashing our airship in the wrong place.
Not this one.
It was all Papa Luno's fault, of course. Though, he'd sooner swallow his staff. You know her, Kuplo Cop?
Well, not exactly, but we did once share a carriage. Isn't that right?
How are the readings?
Same as the last. There is a disturbance here as well. And newly manifested at that. Kuplo Cop seems convinced of your innocence. But if this isn't your doing, whose is it?
Ever since the calamity, the forest's been really sensitive. The slightest disruption to the etheric flow, and this sort of thing happens.
That's a lot of trees.
It seems we have little choice.
I like that. It's almost like an intro from like the original Final Fantasy battles. That's so cool. Sorry, the music's a little loud. Man, Monk is really fun too. If you guys are looking for a class to play in this game, Pugilist/Monk is very fun. Duty complete.
Hear, feel, think.
Man, I gotta clean my monitor.
Crystal bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. Shine thy light on all creation.
Kupo.
You fainted. A surfeit of ether, no doubt.
And what have we here?
Our culprit, it would seem. An Ixal. And no ordinary Ixal either. A chieftain. That they would venture this deep into enemy territory, the beastmen may indeed be acting under orders. This is Papalimo. We found
How
the
are we
culprit.
feeling then?
It was an Ixal
Better?
chieftain.
Good.
Yes, we'll seek Brother Esumian's cooperation in the matter.
Giant crystals?
Oh,
Can't say I've seen any.
doubtless. Much the same
Are
as
you
always.
sure you're feeling better?
Okay, if I had to pick a job to be in Final Fantasy, dude, Monk is so badass, dude. Oh my god, I love Elixir Bomb and stuff like that. They're so cool.
Understood. Over and out. Kuplokop, please bear word of these developments to Brother Esumian. We shall soon return to give a full report.
Understood. Over and out. Kupo!
Kupo!
Here is where we part ways. Till next time, take care.
I think that sword might be a clue. You should definitely pull it out and take it back to the Bannock.
See you later, alligator.
You don't suppose that adventurer could see Kuplokop, do you?
And this occurs to you now? Yes, it seemed that way. Time will tell.
Well, time will have to, because you won't. You never tell me what's really going on. Unless... you don't know what's going on either.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
So, I obviously won't be doing story stuff off stream, clearly. I think the things that I would do is level up other jobs by running dungeons or maybe doing PvP or something like that. I'll be leveling gathering jobs. I'd like to level fishing. So if I did, I would probably level up fishing up to my level. But yeah, obviously story stuff and like we're just strictly going to be doing on stream. There's a lot of story to get through, guys. There's a lot of story. Non-essential quest lines we might do off stream to level alternative jobs. But something that it gives us like an unlock, like something like that, we'll do that on stream. Oh, bro, it's good to see you back. One of the patrols sent word that you have been spotted doing battle with enraged treants. I am really finding none the worse for the experience. Tell me, what were you able to discover at Lifeman stuff? The sword and the stump and dead Ixal. Say with absolute certainty that this blade is of Ixali origin, is of kind used exclusively in the Beastman's rituals. The Ixal rarely set foot in the central shroud, so tight is our guard over the area. What purpose could have driven them to take such a risk? I fear something is afoot. Was that a dubious couple of sporting peculiar spectacles? Ha ha ha. So you have finally been acquainted with Gita and Papillamo. Lay your suspicions to rest. Gradania counts them among her staunchest allies. Both are scholars hailing from a distant land and have been with us since before the calamity. Their garb may appear outlandish and their exchanges baffling, but never once have they given us cause to doubt them. Indeed, they often assist the gods, Quiver, and the Wood Whalers in their work, much as I hope you will in the days to come, Overo. Although our unknown visitors elude us still owing to your efforts, we have acquired important intelligence on the Exali threat. You have my gratitude.